Spent a bit of time reflecting on yesterday's Speaker Booker Day, and just still really pleased with the way it went, which was the only thing that was really in my control. And I think one of the things I'm most pleased about is that I sort of gave in to that absolute fact that that was the only thing I could control. I couldn't control what people's response would be to the very short 6 minute presentation. I had no idea if I was going to be hitting the mark with it or if I was way off, and I just accepted that. I was never going to know. I could have. There were things I could have done, and to get a bit more of an insight, and I'd sort of acknowledge this along the way in preparation for it as well. I could have run it by a couple of people and said, "What do you think?" But I kind of just didn't want to. I wanted to just come up with something and just deliver it and see what the response was. So I was reflecting on this a little bit today because I'm now in the this week I'll be in the process of beefing it up to a full 18-minute presentation for the PSA Thames Valley, which is in person. It's going to be interesting to see how that compares, actually, how it's different doing it in person versus doing it virtually. But yeah, just really pleased with how it went, and obviously also pleased with the positive response I did get from it as well. Although that said, time will tell. It's one thing for people to say that was really good, really enjoyed your presentation, and it's another thing entirely to actually turn that into something concrete. In the case of the speaker bookers, if any of them get in touch and say, "Hey, look, we want to speak more," then that is kind of like, I am that's more than just feedback. That's consequence of the way it went yesterday. But as I said, I'm not attached to that outcome. My approach was just do the best job I could, and I'm happy with the way that it went. As I said, I could have done all that prep and it could have still absolutely stunk and tanked. And many times that I'd been through it, it wasn't so great. So I was pleased that actually the one time I was doing it for reals, it came out okay. So this week, looking ahead, I've done my planning for the week. I'm presenting full day on Tuesday over in Stevenage, back face to face for MBDA on behalf of Gen Healthy Minds. This is day 2 now. Last time I was there 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? Yep, 3 weeks ago. Was delivering day 1, which was more about mental and physical well-being. This is now about resilience and stress management, performing under pressure, and so on. So some great content, looking forward to it, but it is the first time that I will have delivered it in this way. Sam, the other GHM presenter, has delivered this 3 times so far, including once for me when he was covering. The time I was supposed to do it, the first time, I was down with COVID, so couldn't do it. So he covered for me, and he's done it 2 more times since then. So he's given me some feedback on how some of the exercises and activities went, and it runs very smoothly, very well. And it's their second time with us as well. I think the first time they were very, well, not all of them, but some of them were maybe a little skeptical, shall we say, about doing a well-being or mental health program. I roll. So it's good that we've got, well, I say it's good that we've got something that we know works, but it's the first time I'm delivering it. Then on Tuesday night, I'm going to be going straight from Stevenage to the hotel in Park Lane, where I'm at an awards ceremony, again with Gen Healthy Minds and MBDA, who I've just spent the day working with, as we have been shortlisted for a final in an award with the Personnel Today Awards. It'd be wonderful to win that, but either way, we had to go and have a swanky gala dinner in a nice hotel in London. Although I'm presenting the next day as well, on Wednesday, and not till the afternoon. It's virtual. That's on behalf of Camwell, and that's another new session. It's a men's session. They've got some women's only sessions running on that week, and we're running this as a men's only session. And we're looking at sort of mindset, resilience, and foundational habits, but specifically geared towards men. And this is based on a program that I have put together earlier this year. Never actually launched it and ran it, but we're taking some of the content from that and I'm turning it into a 60-minute presentation, hopefully interactive. That's the plan anyway. So that's going to be Wednesday taken care of. And I think there might even be one other session I'm delivering next week, maybe on Friday. No, I think it's just the two sessions next week. So, but yes, anyway, 2 new sessions, which always makes it a bit more of a pressurized situation. Actually 3, yes, on Thursday I'm presenting because it is the PSA Thames Valley Showcase, the 18-minute one. So 3 new pieces of content to deliver next week, which is why tomorrow is blocked out for content creation and session prep. Although that's, I say I've blocked it out. What I mean is I've blocked some chunks of time out in my planner. I will inevitably be spending a bit of time doing some of the other follow-ups that I also need to do. So I feel like I've got a bit of a plan. I feel like I'm going into the week with a bit of momentum, and it's the first week in about 3 weeks where I feel like I've actually got some energy and a bit more of a drive, because this time 3 weeks ago I was pretty rough, and the last couple of weeks haven't been significantly better either. So 2 weeks ago, yes, it's still the first time in about 3 weeks I've gone into a week feeling like, all right, I'm on it, I've got this. So let's see how things go. But for now, thanks, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.